Let's start the session. Since some of the students has raised the issue that they are not able to see the screen, the last bench students, that is the reason we have changed the classroom, right? So after the class, if you tell me if you want to continue in this same classroom, miss, we'll continue. Otherwise, if you want to shift to the previous classroom, miss, that two options we are having. You can choose as per your choice. And guys, just hold on. Don't select 50-50. And I can't decide then, right? If many of them are okay with this classroom, miss, we'll continue in the same, right? Choice is yours. Now coming to the online students, of course, they're attending through online, so for them there is no problem. Now let's start this. In the last class, we have discussed the fundamental data types. Whatever the fundamental data types we are having, we have seen the fundamental data types. And the fundamental data types is nothing but where it can be able to store, it can store only one value. It can store only one value in a object. It can store only one value in a object. Then it is called as fundamental data types. That value can be a string value. That value, whatever the value is there, that value can be a int value, float value, string value, or with respect to complex value, any value, anything is okay, but one value only it can be able to store. You can't store more than one value. Okay. And this is with respect to fundamental data types, and all the fundamental data types are immutable. We can't change also. Okay, we can't change or we can't replace the values within the same object. We can't replace. Now coming to this second one called as advanced data types. The advanced data types are also called as data structures in Python. Within the Python, they are called as data structures. And these advanced data types with respect to called as advanced data types or data structures are also called as containers. Containers. Three of them are same, right? Yes. We'll see at the end. Okay. Each space is not working. We'll see at the end, right? So advanced data types or data structures or containers is everything is with respect to the same, and where we are able to store the multiple values. We can store the multiple values at the same time. Without storing the value also, we can create the object. Okay, we can create the empty objects also. Without storing the values, we can create the empty objects also possible. Okay, out of which the first one we are going to see is the list, and the most important one. And in today's class, we are going to see only list. We are going to spend almost 1 hour for the list only. Okay, that is most important because based on the list only, the NumPy library was designed. Based on the list only, Pandas is the library was designed. Based on the list only, the sklearn library, all the advanced libraries are designed based on the list. And in real life also, most of the times we are going with the list only. If you are a Python developer also, most of the times we'll go with the list. Okay. So this is one of the most used data type in the Python, and it is very flexible. Flexible means you can do the whatever you want. You can add, you can delete, you can replace, whatever the things you want, you can do everything. So that is the flexibility we are having in the list, right? So first one, let us start with the empty list. How to create an object with the empty value. Empty means in that object value will not be there, but object will be created. For example, this is the object. I am giving the object name called as SRK, but inside that none of the value is there. Value is not there. Okay, this is a list object. It is going to be a list object. So L is equal to empty square brackets. I am writing empty square brackets. How to assign an empty list means by writing square brackets. This is the syntax in the Python. List will be assigned by using the empty square brackets. And if you ask what is there inside the L means, it is an empty. Whenever it is an empty, it is going to disclose output is going to be like this. This is option number 1. Option number 2 is L is equal to list of. This is also one more way to assign the empty list. This is the first way. This is the second way. You can either use any of them to assign the empty list. Okay. Whenever the empty list it is printing, it is going to print in this way only. The empty list will be printed in this way. Right? Now, in the list, the items, whatever the items you are going to write, it is going to save in the same order. The order is going to be saved or preserved. Preserved means the order is going to be used in the same way. For example, I have written 1, 2, 3, 4 means it is going to create an object 1, 2, 3, 4 in the same order. Whatever the order you have written, it is going to save in the same order. In this particular data type, there is one more data type is there where the order it is not going to save. It is not going to save in the order. It will save in a different way. So this list is going to save in the order. Sir, some echo. Please reduce the voice. Right? Now, so here we are going to assign the list. List is with respect to 1, 2, 3, 4. So now whenever you are assigning a list like this, automatically this particular line is going to be executed and it is going to create an object. And inside this object, similar to kind of string. In the string, can you remember, do you remember hello? How the hello is stored? Each character is stored in the individual box as a separate character. Here also the same thing. Each item in the list, each value is called as an item. Each value is called as an item inside the list. List is an ordered sequence of items. So in this total 4 values are there. 4 of them are called as 4 items. Right? Each element or value inside the list is called as an item. Declaring a list, how to declare a list means the item should be separated by using a comma and should be enclosed within the square brackets. You have to use the square brackets and within that you have to use the comma for separating each and every value. Okay, using the comma. Voice is not audible. Right? So here just you are going to assign the values. So now each, it is going to take the syntax. When you have written like this, each one is considered as a each item. One item or one value. Now it is going to create an object. In this object, it is going to take the same way. How the string has stored the values, it is also going to store the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same way how it has stored in the string, the list also going to have the same. How we are having the indexing in the string, here also we are going to have the same. How we are having the slicing in the string, here also we are going to have the same. Everything is same. Okay. So here the values will be stored in the sequential order and each value will be stored in the separate cell. And for each of the value, it is going to assign the index numbers 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3 and -4. Okay. Now here, if you write L1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 as a list, square brackets, and if you ask print L1, it is going to print 1, 2, 3, 4. Now all the items in the list no need to be the same data type. Here I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, for example, let us take like this. L1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. If you write like this, what happens? It is going to throw an error because here in this case 1, 2, 3, 4 is considered as a individual values and it is going to consider as a multiple variable assignment. In single variable, how you can assign the 4 values? That to int objects. 4 int objects, int values cannot be stored. When you have created like this only, then it is considered as a list object. If you don't write the square means it is considered as a list only. In the list we can, in the int we can add only one value. Whereas in the list, we can add more than one values. Choice is yours from 0 to infinite. 0 to infinite. Number of values you can add. There is no issue, right? So whereas this, if I write like this, see, I'm writing L1 and is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Since left side number of variables and right side number of values are not both are same, if I ask L1, it is going to throw with respect to like this, where it is considering with a tuple. This is with a tuple. So this is considering as a tuple. Now, that too, this is showing now today, it is showing like this now, because this is the latest version of Python, which you have installed is the latest version. But in the previous versions, whatever the previous versions who are working on the previous versions like 3.7 or 3.8, now the version what you have installed is 3.10. Whoever the previously working on the 3.7 version, you will not have this one. It is going to throw an error. Right? In the latest version, they have created automatically as a list. Automatically as a tuple. Right? Now, all the items in a list no need to be the same data type. No need to be of same data type. Means list is a heterogeneous. So one of the value I have considered as int. One value I have taken as float. One value I am considering as complex. One of them I am taking boolean. One of them I am taking as string. So different objects, different data types I am going to consider in the given list. And it is going to save the same way. How it is going to save means it is going to create an object. In the object, it is going to do this one. Each value will be stored in the true and new. It is going to create like this. Each one will be stored in the each of them. Okay. Each value will be stored in the each like this, and indexing will be given with respect to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. -1, -2, -3, -4, and -1. Right? Now, length of the list. If you consider the length of the list, length function. Yesterday we have seen for the string similar way. Here 10, 20.5, hello. You are having 3 items. If you ask length of my list, you are going to have 3. Length is 3. 3 items are there. Now, within the list, you can select one more list also. Within the list also, you can take the list as one of the item. Then it is considered as the nested list. Nested list means within the list, one more list. Nested list meaning is within list, one of the value or one of the item. If one of the item is listed. If one of the item is list means it is called as nested list. Within one list. Now, sir, now see here, this is nest is the variable name. And here one list of 3, 4 and 3. Now, so here I'm asking to print this one. It is printing. Now tell me how many values are there in this total? How many items are there? 3 items only. So it is going to create like this, where the first item is 1. Second item is list of 3, 4. Third item is 3. Within that, again, it is going to make a rectangular box like this, and it is going to save like this. Inside that, again, it is going to make. So this, now, what is this is called as? Whatever I have written here, it is called as. You should not say 1, 3. You should say list of 1, 3. It is not a 1, 3. It is a list of 1, 3. Whenever there is a square brackets, use the word of list of 1, 3. This is a list of 1, 3. Okay. Now, sir, here if you take like this, okay. Now, if you go with the one of the value, one of the item is a list, and one of the item is 3. Now, total 3 items are there, and the index numbers are 0, 1, and 2. -1, -2, and -3. Okay. Now, if you ask length of the nest means this variable is having total 3 values. What is this object name? Is nest. How many items are there in this? 1, 2, 3. 3 items are there. We are not going to count within that. Again, sub values we are not going to count. Overall, we asked only for this one. Overall list, what is the number of values? Right? Nest of 0. In the nest of 0, what is there? 1 is there. It is going to print. In the nest of 1, what is there? What is there? List of 3 comma 4. In the nest of 1, list of 3 comma 4 is there. So it is going to give the list of 3 comma 4. In this particular location, list of 3 comma 4 is there. So you are going to get list of 3 comma 4. Right? Now, if you want to work with respect to within this, I want 3. Means nest of 1 again 0. So, sir, how it is going to work? Just let me write like this. A is equal to nest of 1. Now tell me A is equal to nest of 1. In the nest of 1, what is the answer? Is there? List of 3 comma 4. I am going to store in the A. Now tell me within the A of 0. What is there within the A of 0? Only 3 only, na? Within that 3 only, right? Now, A, instead of writing A, can I write A as nest of 1? Whatever the A is there, nest of 1 only, right? The same thing. Now, whenever you are writing like this, just observe. Whenever you are writing the code like this, automatically nest of 1, 0. If you write like this, you should not write nest of 1 comma 0. You should not write like this. This is going to throw an error. The syntax in Python, sir, how it is working, sir? Let us understand. What is the difference between this one and this one? Let us understand. Nest of 1 and 0. First, what is nest? Nest is 1, list of 3 comma 4, and next one is, what is the next value? 3. Yeah? 3. So I have taken 3. Just it is going to write the same. Within this, it is going to apply 1. First next value will be taken. For that 1 will be applied. Within that, what is the answer? 3 comma 4. For this, it is going to apply 0. And 3 you are going to get. It is working in this way. Applying single index value only. But for that single index value, first it is going to collect this answer. For this answer, it is applying this one. Got the point? Next, let us take nested list once again. Different values 5, 5, 4, 3. This as a list. And the next value as 4 comma 2 as a list. 9, 14. Now, this is the main bracket. Can you see the main bracket? This is the main bracket. This main bracket is for this variable, nest. What is meant by nest is total how many values are there in this? 5 values. That is, this one is the first value, entirely second value, third value, fourth value, fifth value. Okay, it is clear. Total 5 values are there. If you ask nest length of nest means, you are going to get 5 because 5 values are there. For the main square bracket, 5 because you ask nest only, not inside that. Now, how to extract with now I am asking nest of 1. Tell me what is the output of this? List of 5 comma 4 comma 3. Is that okay? Now, can I store this value in a new variable called as A? Now, whenever you are asking A is equal to nest of 1. Now, first right side part will be executed or left side part? Right side part. What is there in the right side? Nest of 1. That is nothing but 1, 5, 4, 3 list. This value will be stored to the new variable called as A. Only this part will be assigned to the new variable. Now, within this A of 1. A of 1 means now you are going to see the nest of only A you will see. Only A value you will see. Why you will see the nest? You see only A value. Within the A value, tell me what is the one? Now, instead of A, whatever you have written A, can I write instead of A this one? Both are same only, na? A and nest of 1 is both are same. Nest of 1. Both are same. A and nest of 1 both are same only, na? Now, just observe this one. Nest of, just it is going to do the same thing. Whenever you have written the code in the backend, just it will do like this only. First, it will create the nest of 1 separately one object. And for that, again, it will apply the 1. Finally, it will apply again the 1 for that. And you will get the same answer. Just in the backend, it is applying the same thing. This, if you write this code, automatically it is going to do the same. Is that clear? First nest of one value will be calculated. Within that one is there, it will calculate. Now, let us apply one more example. Nest of minus 1. What is the answer? Okay, done. Nest of minus 1, within that 0. What is the answer? So, nest of 1 means 14 you have got. For the indexing is possible. Huh? So, it is going to throw an error. It is going to throw an error. If output is list only, for that one more time index is possible. If output is int means indexing is not possible. Right? Is that clear, guys? So here see, nest of 1 of 0. What is there in the 1? That is, in my case, nest is this one. In that 1 of 0 means first 1. Nest of 1 will be calculated. That is list of 3, 4. After that 0. Can I apply indexing for this value? Is that possible? It is possible. So that is the reason it is giving the output as 3. Since it is possible, it is giving the output. Now, if you ask the nest of 2, tell me for the nest of 2, what is the output? Nest of 3. This is the nest, and nest of 2. Output is 3. What is 3? Int or list? List 3 or int 3? Int 3. For int 3, how you can apply the index? Index numbers are applied only for the strings only. In the fundamental data types, only for strings. For int or float, for a complex or for boolean, we can't apply the indexing. Indexing is possible for only the strings. Right? For the int, it is not possible. I have not discussed, right? For the int, indexing is there like this. So it is going to throw an error. It will throw an error. See simply. Int object is not having the subscriptable. Because why it is considering, sir, I have given list means why it is saying int, sir? I have given list now. List of 2 is int, output is int. For this one, it is going to apply the next index number. It is not going to apply for this one. It is applying output of this one. Got the point? Is that clear? Now, tell me what is the output of this? First, in this A, tell me in A, how many objects are, how many elements are there? First, tell me. Len of A. What is the output of len of A? Write in your notes. Write in your notes. Write in your notes. Write the example and create the object and create the box and write that one and tell me the answer. Write in your notes, please. Every individual write in your notes and create the whatever the number of elements. Create the object. First, create the object. Forget about the down part. First, tell me how many elements are there in A. Create the object. First, create the object. Now, first one is 1. This is the second element, 3. This entire from here to here is the third element. That is list of 4, 5. Again, within that list of 8, hello, 6. This entire is one element. Now, next element is 45. Next element is 99. For each comma, you separate that one. This entire, here open bracket started means where it is ending, here it is ending. This entire comes under one element. Right? Now, this is the A. Is that clear, guys? Total 5 elements are there here. Right? Now, within the A, tell me A of 2. What is the output? Output list of 4, 5. Again, list of 8, hello, 6. Now, A of 2 is already is there. For this, can I apply indexing? Because output is listed on indexing is possible? Yes. For that, I am applying 2 once again. Now, what is the answer? List of 8, hello, 6. Can I apply once again indexing for this? Is that possible? A of 2 of 1. In that, what is there? String of hello. Can I apply indexing once again? Output is string now. String indexing is possible or not possible? Possible, right? A of 2 of 1 of 0. What is the answer? Now can I apply once again the indexing for this output? Simple. For whichever the output you can apply the indexing, it is possible. For whichever the output indexing is not applicable, it is not possible. First you have to see for each of them what is the output, and according to that. Now within this, I asked the question is A of 2 of 1, which is hello. Answer is hello. This is the same question was given in the certification exam. In the NASCOM exam, in the Microsoft exam, this type of questions. Okay. For wherever it is possible, it is going to apply. For example, let me try. Output. So first A of 2. First, what is A of 2? List of 4, 5, again list of hello 6. This is the output of A of 2. For this, 0 is applicable. 0 is applicable. That is 0 is applicable is 4. For this, indexing is possible. It is going to say the same thing. The output also going to be the same. Because 4 is int. 4 is in int format. Now, let us change this one to this one and this one to this one. First, A of 2, again the same. For the A of 2, indexing is possible. So, within that, what is that 2? That is 0, 1, 2. That is list of 8, hello, 6. Within that, now for this, indexing is possible. That is A of 2 of 0, which is nothing but 8. Simple. Is that clear, guys? Yeah. So if you want to write in your notes very clearly, write like this. A is equal to, whoever wants the explanation, they write in their notes like this. 4, 5, list of 8, hello, 6, 45, 99. Okay, write in your notes like this. A of 2. Okay, A of 2 is, you are going to get 4, 5, list of 8, hello, 6. These are the 3 elements you are going to get. Right? Now, A of 2 is ready with you. Now, A of 2 of, within that 2 you want. Within this 2 you want. Within this you want 2. Now, within this, what is the 2? 8, hello, 6. Now, whatever the output you have got, within this you want whichever is in the 0th position. Within this answer, forget about the first one. Within this only, 8. Got the point? Now it is very clear. Still anyone has doubts, please raise your hand. In this way, you are going to extract with respect to A of, before explaining, let me ask you a question. Tell me, if I want A of 2, what is the answer for you? Only that person, not others. Others don't respond. Okay. Now, B of 2. What is the answer? Only you. Sorry? 5? 5 oblique 6. What is meant by oblique? 5 comma 6. Square brackets are not there. Then what it is called as? Output is this one is okay. Now, for this again, what inside this? What is inside the 0? For this list, what is inside the 0 index? Forget about this one. Previous one not there. Forget only this one. Now you see only this one. For this one, what is there inside the 0? In the position of 0, what is there? Answer. Forget about the original one. Not there. Everything is not there. Others are saying, you are only saying. How? Simple. So you have to, whenever you are writing a new number, you have to check with the output of that one, not with the original one, only with the output. D is equal to 3, 4, list of 5, 6. Now B of 2 of 0 means first you focus only B of 2. Forget about this one. When you want to focus on this one, just focus only up to here. Tell me up to here only what is the answer? List of 5 comma 6. List of, use the word of list of 5 comma 6. Now when you want to apply the second one, forget about the main one. Forget about this one, everything you forget. When you are applying the second one, for the output, what is the 0? In the output again list is there. If one more time output list is there, means you can apply one more time. String is there also, you can apply. Whatever the output is there, that output is having indexing, means you can apply. If the output is not having the indexing, means you can't apply. Is that clear, guys? Now the lists are mutable. Yesterday only we have discussed, this is the most important interview question. Lists are mutable. What is meant by mutable? What I have told you, what is meant by mutable? We can modify the values within the same object. Within same object. That is important. Object should not change. Object should remain same. Within that only it has to take the eraser and it has to change. It should not create a new object. New ID should not be there. Old ID only should be there. So here see, A is equal to list of 1, 2, 3. So it is going to create an object called as 1, 2, 3 and name it as A. Print A. What is print A? List of 1, 2, 3. And it is going to give me one ID, certain ID, some number. It is going to give me the address where it has been located, where this value is getting stored. Now, A of 1 is equal to 20. Now, when you see like this, first right side part or left side part in Python? Right side part. That is 20. 20 has to be left side part. What is the left side? Whatever you are having before is equal to is there called as variable. So now the 20 has to be stored in this particular location. What is there in the A of 1? 2 is there. This 20 has to take A of 1 position. It has to go to here like this. And it is going to replace this 2 value. What it is going to do is first it is going to erase the previous one and it is going to fill with the new one called as 20. So this value is getting placed in this position. So A is equal to 20 means what is the meaning? 20 is the object and it is going to be assigned to the value variable name called as A. The same thing. 20 is the value is going to be assigned to the A of 1. A of 1 is already A is there. A of 1 is this position. In this position 20 you have to keep. In this position you have to keep the 20. So it is going to keep in that position 20. Now see the previous ID, whatever the original A was created the object, in the same, it is going to replace in the same object. Object number is not going to change. Just it is going to do with respect to called as replacement. It is going to take the previous value, it is going to erase the previous value and it is going to do like this. It is not going to create a new object and it is not creating 123. It is deleting in the previous object, 2 value will be deleted. Eraser, with the eraser it is going to delete, and 2 it is going to write like this. Okay, in the backend it is going to do like that. Eraser means in the backend it is going to replace the value. Okay, is that clear? So here the replacement means the original object you have changed. The original object only you are modifying. So that is the reason list is called as a mutable object. If you can change in the original object any one change, at least one change is okay, is there also. If you can change miss, it is called as mutable. Whether you can add an element, whether you are deleting an element, whether you are modifying, whether you are replacing, whatever it is, at least one modification can you do means it is called as mutable. Not even one modification you can't do, it is fixed means then it is called as immutable objects. Is that clear? Next one is list slicing. Similar kind of string slicing, list slicing also same. It is not going to change. That is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I want 0 to 4. What is meant by 0 to 4? What is the increment here? What is the step value by default? 0 to 4 means what is the step? Plus 1. By default it is plus 1. If you don't write also, it is going to consider as plus 1. 0 to 4 means 0, 1, 2, 3. So 4 should not be considered. Last value should not be considered. That is 10, 20, 30, 40. A list of 10, 20, 30, 40 is going to get. The output is a list of 10, 20, 30, 40. Clear? A list of 10 to 10, 20, 30, 40. Next, list concatenation. So you are going to combine two lists and you are going to save into a single list. So L1 is equal to DSAD, some name. Okay, or otherwise you take as D. DBC. This is a list, and this is another list. Two lists are there, and these two lists you are going to concat, and now you are going to get a new list called as like this: D, B, C, A, 6, 4.0. It is going to add like this. The elements will be added. The new elements will be added in this. So just here, if you write L2 plus L1 means first L2 will be taken, for that L1 is added. If you write L1 first means for L1, L2 will be added. Whatever you are writing first one, for that first one, second elements will be added. Right? Is that clear? This is called as list concatenation. Just it is going to add the elements. Now, sir, I am having list is equal to 1, 2, 3, sir. Okay. This is list 1. List 2, 4, 5, 6, sir. This is also okay. I want L1 plus L2, sir. Then it is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is going to add the elements only. Sir, I don't want like this, sir. I want output as 5, 7, 9. I want like this. Then we have to apply the for loop concept. In the directory using the list, it is not possible. Using directly the list, it is not possible. In the list, whenever you are using the plus symbol, it is not taking the plus symbol like this. It is not going to consider like this plus symbol. It is just adding the total number of elements. For example, in this first list, 4 elements are there. 1, 2, 3, and 9 is there. In the second object, 4, 5, 6 only is there. Just 1, 2, 3, 9, 4, 5, 6. The second list will be added at the end, followed by third list, followed by fourth list. That's it. Similar kind of string concatenation. How in the string concatenation, first string, side by side, second string you have got. Similar way, list concatenation. Is that clear? Next one is list methods. Already I have told you what is meant by method. What is meant by method? Which is applicable only for that particular data type. It is also a function which is applicable only for that data type. Now in this method, the first method is called as append. Most important one. Most important one. List.append. So what it is going to miss? It is going to add at the end. Append is used to add the elements in the list, and it will be added the item at the end only. It is going to add only at the end, not in the middle, not at the starting, only at the end. This function was created for that. Sir, I want that at the starting or in the middle position. That separate function is there. this append is not going to use at the starting or in the middle position. The append function is created only to add at the end. Okay. So my list is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. So it is going to create an object 10, 20, 30, 40 and name it as my list. Print my list. What is the output of this? 10, 20, 30, 40. A list of 10, 20, 30, 40. Print. It is just printing the variable. My list dot append of 50 means this 50 will be appended in the original list of this one, because list is a mutable object where you can modify. So in the original object itself, it is going to add one more box like this, and it is going to save the value of 50 also. It is going to create like this. In the original object, it is going to add the 50 at the end position, right? Now, here, just observe this one. List is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This list you are appending with list of 8, 9. List of 8, 9 is considered as a single element. It is considered as a single element. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A list already is there like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For this, a new one value will be added as a 8, 9. So in the append, you can add only single element at a time. You can't add multiple elements at a time. Only single element, that too in the end position. That element might be, that item might be list item, that might be string item, that item can be int item, anything. But you can add only one item at a time. That too in the end position only. The append function was created in such a way, it is going to add the particular given value at the end position only. So here I am appending with the int value. Here I am appending with the list value. But only one item. Right? I can't append with the multiple items. Right? At a time I can't append the multiple items. Sir, then how you can append the multiple items? Okay, single item you are saying okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, sir. You are appending, for example, this is L. L is equal to this one. L dot append of 7. You have written 7. So it is going to append 7. L dot append of 8. Now what is the L? 7 is there, 6 is only up to 6. 7 already is there. Now it is going to add one more for that 8. Now print L. If you ask print L, what is the print L? 1 to 8. First you have appended 7, followed by 8. You have appended separately. So it is separate. In this case, you are appending as a single element. What happens in this case means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It is going to have the same. It is going to append as a single element of list of 8, 9, because in the list, one more list also can be added. Na? So earlier on we have seen that is called as nested list. So it is possible, right? So that is the reason it is going to take as a like that. Sir, if you want to add separate means we have to write like this. This is option number 1. You can append in this way. Next option is there. In the single shot, you can append the multiple elements by using the extend. List.extend. List.extend means it is going to append values individually. Each value individual. So just observe what is the code I have written here and what is the code in this cell. Just tell me what is the difference. Instead of append, I am just using the extend. In the append, how it is going to work means at the end it is going to add as a single element. List of 8, 9 will be considered as a single element and it will be appended. Whereas this one, just to see, it is going to take as a individual elements. It is not going to consider as a list of one item. It is considering as separate. So whenever you want to add a single element, you have to go with append. Whenever you want to add multiple elements, go with the extend. Sir, for example, let us take like this. 1, list of 4, 9, 24, 9, 90. Whatever you do, single elements only it will add. It will add with a single elements. So this is first element, second element, third element, fourth element. In the given entire list, whatever the single elements are there, everything will be added as a single. Is that clear? Done. If you instead of this append, if you write means what happens? This entire thing will be appended as a single item in the original list. This entire thing will be appended as a single item only. Since we have written like this, this is separate item, 4 items are added, 4 separately in the original one. Clear? This is with respect to called as extend. What is the difference between append and extend in the list? What is the difference between append and extend within the list? Append is going to add, it adds at the end. It adds at the end. Extend also it will add at the end only. It adds at the end. This will also add at the end only. In the both the cases, it will add at the end only. But whereas here, whatever you are appending, it adds as a single item. It will add as a single item. Whereas it adds individual item. It adds as a individual items. That is the difference between append and extend. That is the difference between append and extend. Okay. So here see, just observe. This is a list. In the list, how many elements are there? 2 elements are there. These 2 elements has to be added here as a separate. Here, tell me in this list, how many elements are there? 4 elements. These 4 elements has to be added here, 4 separately. It has to be added separately. How many elements you have given? All the elements has to be added separately, not as a single one. Is that clear? Here the list, main list consists of 4 elements. Just observe, inside that 4 elements are there. 4 elements are added, 4 differently. This one element, second element, third element, fourth element. For the original list, it has added 4 separately. Okay, is that clear, guys? Next one. Sir, I want to add in a particular position, not at the end. I want to add in a particular position. Then we have to use the insert. In a particular position, if you want to add means insert. That position might be starting position, that position might be ending position, any position. If you want to add in a particular position, then it is called as insert. For example, there are 3 chairs are there and 3 students are sitting. First student, second student and third student. One student, fourth student has came lately. And he is interested to sit here. He will come and sit. He will make a chair and he'll sit. Daily it is happening, right? Same. No, he is not here. There is no space to sit. He will make a position here. In between position is there. Oh, okay, I will sit here. Wherever he wants, he will sit. He'll bring the chair and he'll sit. The bringing the chair is called as item. Sitting is called as inserting. Live example. Right? So here just 1, 2, 4. That is nothing but index number of 0, 1 and 2. I want to insert in the second position. Insert, I don't want to replace. I'm not replacing, inserting. Inserting means coming in between. In this position, I'm coming. Earlier I told na chairs, first student, second student, third student. If no student is there, what is this position of the student? Third position. He is in the third position. Now one more person is coming in between and he is occupying this third position and automatically this person will be the fourth person. Is that clear? He is not replacing. He is not replacing. Replacement is different. Inserting is different. He is inserting, means he is coming in between. So now I want to insert in the position 2. Position 2 means this is 0, 1, 2. In this position, I want to insert. Which one I want to insert? This item for list of 4, 9 I want to insert. So the first one you have to write is position number, that is index position number. And second one you have to write what is the value you want to insert. Is that clear? So it is going to add in this position with respect to list of 4, 9. That too in the original object only. In the original object. In the original object. So see this line code. I'm going to execute this line only. Only this line. It is going to have 1, 2, 4. When you have written the list, this is LST. LST dot insert 2. 2 means 0, 1, 2. In this position, you want to insert. Insert means whenever you write the insert, what it is going to do means it is going to make a part like this. It will create a part like this. And it will write 2 here, 3 here. And in this 2 position, I want 4 and 9. List of 4 and 9. Here the 4. Now if I print the latest LST, this is the latest LST value. In the original data only, it is going to do all the modifications. It is not going to create the new object. In the original data, in the original object, it will do. In the backend, it is going to do like this. It is clear? It is inserting. It is inserting. Right? Next one is called as remove. Okay? In this way, you can insert whatever the value, whichever the position you want. For example, let us take like this. Student number 1, student number 2, student number 3, student 4, student 5. 5 students are sitting. Okay. Now, I want to enter SRK. SRK want to sit. In which position he wants to sit? I want to sit in this position. In this position, I want to sit. What I have to write the code? Assume this is a list. List dot insert. Who is going to in which position you want to sit? 0 position. Who is going to, what do you want to sit there? That is the code. And automatically SRK will come here and he'll sit and his position is going to be 0. Now earlier total how many elements are there before to SRK? 5 elements. After SRK 6 elements. Automatically changes. Value inserted means new object in the old object only the values will increase. Right? If I am interested to sit in this position, then just you are writing the previous one 1, 2, 3, 4 for the original data, that is 4, position 4 SRK. So it is going to have the position 4. I want this position 4. I want the position 4 and I'm interested. Right? No, sir. I want to insert at the starting, middle you shown. Now I want to insert in the here. Then I want to sit here. No need to write that one. Append only. If you write append also is completed. List L dot append of SRK. Automatically last position append is okay, right? Why to use insert? Why to write the index position? Nothing you no need to write. If you write 4 means 4 will be taken here. I will get here. You should write 5. Instead of writing 5 and SRK, just you are writing the append. Right? Is that clear? Now, that is next. Remove. Next option is remove. I have shown you how to replace. I have shown you how to replace. That is A of 1 is equal to 20 and this is going to replace, right? This is the one I have shown you. How to add also I have shown you. That is in the last position how to add, in the center position how to add. Adding I have shown you, replacing I have shown you. Now I am going to show you the remove. Right? Next one is remove. So for remove, list dot remove, where you can remove with a value wise. The remove is the function is going to work based on the value. You have to write in the bracket value, not the index position. And it is going to remove only the first value, not all the values. Only the first value it is going to remove. For example, 20 is there. It is going to remove the 20. Wherever the 20 is there, that to first 20. And 10 is, if you write 10, what is the 10, whether in the given object 10 is there or not, is there. In that first one, which one? This one. So it is going to remove this one and remaining it is going to keep as it is. Sir, if for example, I am asking 50, 500, something like this. It is going to say that value is not available in the list. Value error. That particular value is not available in the list. 500 is not, because here, whatever the number you are writing, it is a value. In this function, remove function, you have to write only the value. Right? So it is going to remove based on the value. Sir, but I want to remove 2 tens at a time, sir. Then what I have to do? Again, you have to use the for loop. Loop means doing the same thing multiple times. Doing the same work multiple times is called as loop. Loop means doing the same work. Means first time you want to remove 10, second time you want to remove 10. This is the first time. First time you are removing. Second time also you want to remove miss. For loop you have to see. You have to wait till the loops concept. Here it is going to do only one time. Everything is going to do only for one time, not for the multiple times. Multiple times if you want to do miss, you have to wait for the for loop. Is that clear? Now, next one is list.pop. We have seen the list.remove. What is meant by list.remove? It is going to remove the value within the list. Value. It is going to remove the value. Whatever the value you are going to give, that value will be removed. Whereas pop is based on the index number. Here, for example, 0 you have written. It is going to consider as a index number. In the index number 0, what is there? 10 is there. Okay, 10 will be removed. Sir, for example, here 0 is there, sir. Now, 0 will be considered as the index number or value wise. Pop, whenever you are using pop word, automatically in the bracket, whatever you are writing, index number only. Again, 10 only will be considered and 10 only will be deleted, not 0. Instead of pop, if you write remove miss, 0 will be removed and 10, 20, 40 will get the output. That is the difference between pop versus remove. Remove is going to be removed based on the value. Pop is going to delete based on the index number. That is the difference. In the real time, they are going to ask you the differences only. Instead of asking 2 questions, what is meant by append? What is meant by append? What is meant by extend? Instead of asking 2 different questions, they'll ask what is the difference between append and extend. In one question only, 2 things will be covered. Similarly, in the interview, they are going to ask what is the difference between remove and pop. Right? Now, when you are going to use the remove, when you are going to use the pop? That is the question. Okay, 2 options you are having, fine. When you are going to use this one, when you are going to use that one. If you want to delete based on the index number and you know the index number of that particular value, then you are going to delete. For example, let us assume in this class, there is a student called as Mahesh Babu. Assume he is not there. Assume. Okay. There is a student and you want to remove. Whether this person is available or not there, or I don't know. But you want to remove. Right? Just you are going to take list dot remove of Mahesh Babu. Now, if it is there means it is going to remove. If it is not there means, first Mahesh Babu is not there in your list. It is going to show like this. Okay. So just if you want to check value wise miss, then it is going to be helpful. Okay, when you want to remove the value, when you want to remove the item based on the value miss, go with the remove. I know the index number. What are the index number? Just based on that miss of your choice. For example, I want to remove that particular student in this class who is sitting in the 5th row, 5th student. Assume. What are the number? 5th row, 5th student. Okay. Now I want to remove him. I know the position. Then I'm going to use the pop. Irrespective of name. I don't know his name also. Just based on the position, I'm going to remove. That's it. Right? Now, next one is, sir, okay, one you have removed. I want to delete multiple things. Now, you can use either for loop. You have to use using the for loop, or second option is del. Now, numbers of 0 to 3. Tell me what is the output of this one up to here to here. 0 to 3 means what is the answer? Numbers is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40 is the variable. Now I am asking within the numbers of 0 to 3, slicing. Output is 10, 20, 30 because 0, 1, 2 up to 2 only. So this part I want to remove. Del. First this will be calculated and this will be deleted in the given data. And finally in the numbers, what is there? 40. Sir, then you can remove by this one also, na? Directly numbers of 0. Directly you ask numbers of 0. It is deleted. Sir, let us go in the above case. This is 30. Pop of 0, numbers of 0. Both of them are giving the same answer, na? Then what is the difference? Here you can delete only one index number. Here you can remove the multiple index number because slicing is possible. Since slicing is possible, you can delete the multiple numbers. If you want to delete only single number, miss, anything is same. Right? Now, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I want to remove the even numbers. In this given list, even numbers I want to remove. That is 20 and 40 I want to remove. Now, what is the code I have to write? First, this one list, L I am writing. L of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. How to get 20 and 40 separately first? For getting 20, 40, what is the code I have to write for this output? 1, 2, 4 with an increment of 2. The first position is 1 followed by increment of 2 means third position only. So I'm going to get the output of 20, 40 and this I'm going to del. Automatically this part and this one will be deleted. In this way, the alternate numbers you can delete. Is that clear? First you are writing the whatever you want to be deleted. First you have to extract the code and write the del for that. That's it. First identify whichever you want to delete. Bring them and write the del separately. Right? Is that clear? Next, list.clear. Next method is called as list.clear. There is a list where 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now list a.clear. A.clear means it is going to clear the values, not the object. Now what is the answer of A? Empty list. You are going to get this one. Same thing if you are using del A. Del A means what it is going to do? It is going to delete the entire object. The difference A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. A.clear. What is the difference between A.clear and del A? Means the object will be like this. In the case 1. In the case 1, that is this one. It is going to remove the elements. It is going to remove only this one. This part will be removed. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, it is going to be the same, but entire thing will be deleted. It is going to delete in this way. This is inside deleting and overall object deleting. That is the difference between clear and del. Clear? Clear means I'm asking overall it is clear, not the list clear. Right? Done? So A.clear means it is going to clear the elements only and you are going to get an empty list. Whereas del A means the entire object is deleted. Now where is A? Print A means it is going to throw an error, name error. A is not defined. First line is executed, second line executed, third line error. This is an interpreter, na? It is not a compiler. So first line will be executed. That is A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. It is going to create an object of 1, 2, 3, 4 and name it as A. First line will be executed successfully. Second line, delete A. Everything will be deleted. Third line, print A. Where is there? So error. Clear? Next. See, A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. A.clear. A.clear. And A.extend of 5, 6, 7, 8. Print A and length of A. Tell me what is the final output of this one? First line. What is the first line of code? It is going to create an object 1, 2, 3, 4 and A. This is the first line of code. In the second line, A.clear means what it is going to do? Clear the elements. Cleared. In the third line, extend. Extend means adding individually. Elements will be added individually. First 5 will be added. 6 will be added, 7 will be added, 8 will be added. Now print A. What is there? 5, 6, 7, 8. Length of A, 4. Whether everything was done in the same object or a different object? Same object because it is a mutable. Answer is 5, 6, 7, 8 and length of A is 4. Clear? It is going to add as a single. Don't write at a time. While practicing also you write only first 5, 6, 7, 8. One element you write separately so that it will be clear for you. Extend will add individual elements. Right? If it is instead of extend, append is there, then tell me guys, if instead of this is append, tell me output. What is the output? 1, 2, 3, 4, and A. First line of code. A dot clear. It is going to delete. A dot append of this. Entire thing is going to be inside the one only list of 5, 6, 7, 8. Tell me how many elements are there? Single element. One element. Instead of this, if you write append, single element. This is one of the question in the certifications. Python certifications, not data science certifications. Remember, these all the questions are basic silly questions. If you complete the overall data science now, at the time this will be very silly. Silly to silly. So this type of questions will be not asked for the data scientist. Data scientist level is next level. I told right. Now you are studying LKG. As from my perspective, if I consider the data science course from LKG to BTech level, if this is my 4 months course, assume. Now whatever you are sitting in this class is LKG class. We have to complete that till the BTech. Today's class, tomorrow's class, day after tomorrow's class also LKG only. UKG will be promoted after Diwali. You will be promoted to after Diwali only to UKG. Once the entire Python is completed, UKG will be completed. Statistics is your first class. Like that, we have to complete the BTech level. Once you are completed your BTech level, in the interview they'll ask the BTech level questions, not the LKG level questions. Logic is very simple, right? But without LKG, you can't complete the BTech. Every step is equally important to understand the next level. Without understanding the previous class, if you jump miss, guys, tell me, we are going to get the jobs based on the degree, right? Based on BSc degree or MSc degree, whatever it is, some degree, one degree. Based on the degree, IT company jobs are there. Everyone knows. If it is BTech means BTech or MTech means MTech, whatever it is. Now, degree jobs are there. Then why to study LKG, UKG? Directly you can study degree on ENA. 5th year. Sorry, now everyone are joining in 3rd year. 3-year baby, instead of joining in pre-KG, directly joining the BTech only. Job is that BTech only, na? But they not understand anything, right? Similarly, the advanced level concepts you want to understand is the basic level concept. You have to be very strong. If this is strong, means the next level is going to be strong. That is the reason. If you come in the step by step, automatically the advanced level is going to be the dead easy. Everyone will think that artificial intelligence is a difficult subject. This is one of the easiest subject when compared to any other programming languages. Than Python, AI is easy. Compared to when Python only dead easy means AI is still more easy. Because this is the application of that one only. In the backend of AI, Python code only is there. It is just executing the code of the Python. Whatever the manual code is there, it is just executing the code. Nothing else it is doing. Right? Next, L is equal, next one is reverse. List dot reverse. That is 1, 4.9 and list of 4, 6. Now, it is going to create an object called as 1, 4.9 and list of 4, 6. Just it is going to index positions 0, 1, 2 na. It is going to rechange the index positions with the this position will be come to the 0 position. That is 4, 6 will be come to the first position. Next 4.9 followed by 1. Just it is going to take in the reverse order of the element wise. First 4, I don't think again 6, 4. Don't see in that way. First last position element will come into the first position. Element wise. It is going to take element wise, not individual inside the item wise. Right? So here I am going to get with respect to list of 4, 6, 4, 9 and 1. The last item will come into the first position. Like that. In the reverse order. Right? Sir, but I want in terms of sequential order. Then it is called as sort. List dot sort. If you write list dot sort, it is going to sort the list. And 1, 20, 5, 5, 4.2. If this is there, it is going to sort in the ascending order. It is going to sort in the ascending order. One by one. List dot sort is nothing but ascending order. If you want descending order, you have to write reverse is equal to true. Means after doing the sorting, again I want reverse. Reverse means last position should be come into the first position. First reverse list dot sort will be applied. For that again reverse also will be applied. Got the point? If you write this line of code, what is the meaning is list dot sort, again list dot reverse. If you write like these two lines of code, what is the answer? The same answer will be in the single line. First it is going to do the sorting. After sorting, again it is going to do the reversing. Sorting is ascending order, again reversing of that descending order. So you are going to get in the descending order. If you take alphabets, you can do in the alphabets also in the sorting wise. List dot sort. Right? Sir, for example, in a list, 1 is there, A, B, 4 is there. Now, it can't sort, na? Can you sort? Whether A is big value or 1 is big value, can you say? Then how Python will say? Simple. So, if you give both of them, it is going to simply throw an error. I can't support both the strings and int. If everything of the same data type of numeric means I can sort. If everything of alphabets means I can sort. But both of them combination is there means I can't sort, because how I can say whether 20 is great or B is great. So it is going to throw an error. Is that clear? Next, sort is a note. I have clearly given in the notes also. Note, sort is applicable either for only alphabet or only for the numeric only, not both the combination. Right? Now there is an option called as, here there is an important point. L is equal to 1, 5, 2, 10. You are having like this. List dot sort. Okay. Yeah. 1, 5, 2, 10. Sorted of L. These are the two options you are having. Option number 1 and option number 2. Now, what is the difference? There is a difference in the both. There is a difference. So L dot sort is going to give me the output as list of 1, 2, 5, and 10. And where it is getting stored means in the original list only. After sorting, again it is getting stored in the original list. That is the reason if you ask print L, it is going to print the sorted one. Not this one, original one. It is printing the sorted one. Because after sorting, again it is replacing in the original because it is a mutable object. Since it is a mutable object, it is replacing in the original one. Whereas sorted of L, if you take, it is going to give the output as 1, 2, 5, and 10. But if you ask print L, it is going, in this case, the print L is going to be 1, 2, 5, 10. The latest value is going to be the output. In this case, the original one will be as it is. It is not going to save in the original. Why? Because list dot sort, dot means method. Sorted of L means this is a function, like similar kind of print function, id function, this type of function. Sorted also one of the function, similar kind of length function. This is sorted is a normal function, that is not a method. Whereas dot sort is a method of the list. This is not a method. This is a function. This is a method. That is the difference between these two. Is that clear? So now if you observe this one, see, list dot sort I have applied, and I asked the list means the original list it is not showing. The latest one it is showing. I'm asking print LST means the original one I have assigned this one, but output I'm getting the original one, latest one. Because strings, these lists are mutable, na? So latest one it is getting updated. It is replacing every time. Whereas this one, if you see this one, and if you ask the original list will be as it is. It is not going to do. Though the sorting is also completed, the original one was not done. Because this is a function, whereas this one is a method. The L dot sort is a method. Sorted of L is a function. Clear? Is that clear, guys? That is the difference between these two. Next one is list dot count. Count means just it is going to count the value. How many times it has there. So in the given list, 1 is multiple times, 3 times is there. So output is 3. Clear? Now, last one, last method of the list dot copy. Last method is list dot copy, and this is the interview question. Okay, for the Python developers. For the Python developers, this is a 100% interview question, and for you also, if they are asking any questions related to Python, miss, in that this is also one of the important question. Okay, if they are asking anything related to Python, miss. Now list dot copy. In the copy, we are having two types of copy called as shallow copy, deep copy. Two options we are having: shallow, deep. One is called as shallow copy, one is called as deep copy. Sir, what is meant by shallow copy, deep copy? Let us see like this. A is equal to, first let us start the deep copy. 1, 2, 3, 4. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. You have written. Now, B is equal to also 1, 2, 3, 4. Will both of them assign to a single object or different object? Same object or different object? Value is same, is same object only, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, name A and name also B. Now you have done A dot append. You are appending for the A dot append of 5. You have done the append of 5. Miss, in the A, 5 is appended. Now, if you ask print A, what is going to be the print A, miss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That everyone knows. But if you see the print A, instead of print A, if you see the print B also is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because both are assigned to the same object. Na? So one modification will be reflected to others. That is the reason it is called as deep copy. Shallow copy, miss. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are asking B is equal to A dot copy. You are writing copy. Copy means it is going to create one more Xerox copy. So A is 1, 2, 3, 4. First line of code. Second line of code, it is not going to assign to the same one. It is going to create a new object. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is going to create a new object. Sir, you told that for one value, one object only. Na? How it is going to create new object? Because you have written. Na? You will ask that you create that one. If you don't write this one, it will not create. It will assign to same thing. Since you asked, I want to have a new object. Since you asked a new object, A dot copy, it is going to create a new copy. Now A dot append of 5. Now A dot append of 5 is, it is going to be appended here. Now it is not going to be appended here. Now what is the print A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Print B? 1, 2, 3, 4 only. No need of 5. That is the difference between shallow copy and deep copy. Got the point? Deep copy assigns to the same object and one modification. If one of the modification is done for the one of the variable also, others also will be reflected. Because everyone are assigning to the same object. That is the reason. Everyone are assigning to the same object. Whereas dot copy, it is going to create a new one. Purely it is going to create a new one. Right? That is the difference between shallow copy and deep copy. So let us see. First one we'll see with deep copy. The first one is deep copy. Deep copy, I'm going to take L1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. L1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is L1. L2 is equal to L1. Means nothing but L1 values will be assigned to the L2 also. One, that is nothing but 1, 2, 3. So this is going to have like this. When you execute the second line, the backend, it is going to have both of them are going to assign to the same object. If you want, just first you write in your notes, in the coding, L1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. And check what is the ID of L1. Next, you write L2 is equal to, again, L1. And ID of L2. Just check ID of L2. Both of them will assign to the same object. If you check miss, both of them will be assigned to the same object. Now, L2 dot append of 4. If you do L2 dot append of 4 means for the second one you are appending, but it is going to impact on the both of them. It is going to affect on the both of them. Whereas shallow copy, if you go with the shallow copy, L1 dot copy means now in the first line, if you write L1 is equal to 1, 2, 3 and check the ID of L1. Next you write L2 is equal to L1 dot copy and check the ID of L2. Both of them are going to be different objects. Two different objects it is going to create. First object is going to have 1, 2, 3 like this. Second object also is going to have 1, 2, 3 like this with two different objects. In the first case, in the second case. Right? Now, L2 dot append of 4 means for the L2 you are appending 4. It is not going to impact it on the L1. If you print L1 means L1 is having 1, 2, 3 only. L2 only has the fourth one. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? That is with respect to shallow copy and deep copy. Deep means internal, deeply. Shallow means with respect to shadow. It is going to create a new shadow. This is the shadow. Shadow means it's same thing, replication. Okay. You can name it as shadow copy also. Maybe. I also don't know. Let us write like this for understanding purpose. Shallow copy means for understanding easily. For understanding only, guys. Don't say in the interview. For understanding only. Okay. Shadow. Shallow means shadow. Shadow means it is going to be like you only, but it is not you. Clear? So that is with respect to the list.